and we start prophesying, God says the Most High, we pray that His angels come pass around us and no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Like in Isaiah 45 and 17. No weapon formed against us shall prosper if we keep His covenant. 54, 54, 17. No weapon formed against us shall prosper.
This is Psalms chapter 34 and verse 7. The angel of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, encampeth round about them that fear Him and delivereth them.
Do you fear the Most High?
Come.
Do you fear the Most High? Brother Kazak, do you fear the Most High? Come. We all up here, I fear the Most High. We're all up here. That's why we're out here petitioning to wake up our people because of the fear. We don't want to get caught up in destruction. You know? We don't want to see, I want to see my niece and nephew getting burnt up. I don't want to have a seed line and see my children get killed now. So I will trust in the Most High. Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. See, she was going to come over.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 7. Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken her wine. Therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Oh, for her that lays for her pain. If so be she made be healed. Verse 9. We should have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her.
Forsake what?
Forsake her.
So we should forsake Babylon's system.
And let us go everyone into his own country.
That's what that's what's happening now. These other nations, they're saying now, fund the Babylonian system, they're going back to their own land. The Brexit happening as well. People are actually jumping ship. Nations are going back to their own countries. No one wants to be in America no more. No one wants to live in the UK no more. Read.
For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies.
And it's lifted up even to the sky. That's why we're seeing the IFOs, the chariots of the Most High, presenting themselves now, because they're letting the Israelites know time is about to come.
That's right.
You know? But we're just waiting for the Most High. Yeah, it gives us the signs and we say, Khan, the Father, Khan la Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But we're waiting for that time. But also, the other nation, you know what's going on. You know already, some of you, you're not stupid. So you know what's really happening because of Jeremiah already prophesied it. Read it coming through.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and verse 19. O Yahweh, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction.
So the day of affliction is Jacob's trouble, when we're going to get persecuted. Because that's what's happening to the saints now. We're getting persecuted for just being on the highway and reading that save the Most High. Read.
The Gentiles shall come unto thee.
The what?
The Gentiles shall come unto thee.
So all you other nations are going to come up to the prophet
from the ends of the earth. I shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies.
Surely what?
Surely our fathers have inherited lies.
Because we are bringing out, thus says the Most High, the prophecy, and the prophecies are being fulfilled. You are going to come over to us and be like, our fathers have told us lies. You are the true Israelites. But that's soon going to end. That's only for a little time. Is that finished?
No.
Finish it.
Vanity and things wherein there is no profit.
So you're going to realize that what your forefathers, especially you Edomite, you so-called white men and so-called white women that use a profiting of the backs of slaves, you're going to see that all your wealth ain't going to mean nothing.
That's right.
You're going to die in your wealth and get what? Where Israel's going to rise up.
That's right.
Our wealth is going to be 10 times more than yours.
We
have spirit and we have faith and we have the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
This is the book of Zechariah chapter 8 and verse 23.
Bring it out.
Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, in those days shall it come to pass that 10 men shall take hold out of all languages of the nations, even shall take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew.
Is the what?
That
is a Jew.
Not Jewish.
That is a
Jew.
Man. So of the real Jew, you're gonna take the skirt, man.
Saying, we will go with you, for we have heard that God is with you.
That's right.
Kala Yahweh,
Hashem,
Yahweh
Shai.
Khan. So
Khan.
you're gonna come and clean onto us. Hey, you Ethiopians are gonna come in chains. That's gonna be a beautiful thing to
That's
see.
right.
What's so cool? What's so cool, black man, Latino man, Colombian man? What one of these are not want to see your oppressors to come up to you in chains and beg for forgiveness? Because we do it all the time to our oppressors. We're quick to fall down to that master's feet and be like, oh, I'm sorry. Now, if they come to do that to us, how beautiful is that going to be? It will be so yapa that the Most High brings them to us and let them bow at our feet. So you understand that they did wrong.
Isaiah 45:22.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 14.
Read, King.
Thus saith Yahweh, the labor of Egypt, and merchandise of Ethiopia, and of the Sabaeans, men of stature, shall come over unto thee, and they shall be thine. They shall come after thee, in chains shall they come over, and they shall fall down unto thee. They shall make supplication unto thee, saying, surely power is in thee, and there is none else. There is no power.
So them men of stature, that means mighty men of your Babylonian system. The ones that you look up to and you say, oh yeah, they're gonna come down low and realize there's no other power apart from Yahweh, and he's only dealing with the children of Israel in the name of a Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Read.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 91 and verse 8. Psalms 91 and 7. And thousands shall fall at thy side.
What?
5,000 shall fall at thy side.
Woo.
And 10,000 at thy right side.
And what?
And 10,000 on the right side.
Woo. So 1,000 of you is gonna fall by the sword. 10,000 of you on the right side are gonna fall in worship. God.
But you don't even.
It could be like that.
It could be the other way.
It could be the other way. You don't know. See?
But it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
The reward of the what?
The reward of the wicked.
Give me that Psalms 25 and 7 right now, Baba Kishar. Because that is beautiful. That is beautiful to see the reward of the wicked. You're going to get your just reward.
It's not Psalm, it's Sirach 25.
That's it, that's Sirach 25. That's what it's Sirach. It's beautiful, it is beautiful that we're going to see the damn black. The hour Abahad, I get that me and my brothers get to be on them thrones and watching the downfall of our oppressors.
That's right.
Now we pray for that. We pray for the Most High to let us see the downfall. But the prophets before, they wanted to see it. But it wasn't for their time. But now the time is here. Yeah, we're seeing it now. We're seeing it now. But we want to see it. We want to bring that out now.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children.
So a man that has joy of his children, teaching them the Lord's statutes and commandments, that is a beautiful thing.
And he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
And he that what?
And he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
And he that what?
And he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
The Most High said that is a beautiful thing. That is a reward for us. He said that makes him happy in his heart.
That's right.
That makes the Most High. And everybody wants to say, oh, it's all about love. The Most High said it makes him happy to see the fall of the enemy. And the enemies are those that do not keep the Lord's statutes and commandments. That's the other nations and the 2/3 of Israel that want to do wickedness and join hand in hand. These are prophecies that have to be fulfilled.
That's
Whether
good.
you like it or not, it's going to be done.
That's good.
Whether we like it or not, it has to be done.
Oh.
We're just filthy rags up here, just doing the bidding of the Most High.
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 25.
Read, King.
My children, suffer plentifully the wrath that is come upon you from power.
Yeah.
For thine enemies have persecuted thee. But shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shall tread upon his neck.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. So
Right.
that's
Yeah, that's good.
yeah. So that's the reward for us. Like the so-called white man's ancestor had their foot upon our necks, had ropes around our necks. They're still lynching us. Willie Lynch Project. They were doing that. They still do it today. But the
That's
Most
right.
High said He's going to flip the script and do it to them. And how happy we're going to be to do that to our oppressors. If you don't like it, take it up with the Most High. We know it now. This is another persecution that we're going to go through, but the Most High said, Joe, read.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 10. Fear none of those things.
No, start 25.
2:25.
Revelations 2 and verse 25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
So
Fine.
that's what we're going to, that's a reward to have power over the nation. Continue.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
And he shall what?
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
So the same way you was cracking the whips in our back, we're going to crack the rod of iron on your back.
That's
the
right.
Most High. Read.
As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father.
God. So
Fine.
the same way you broke our nation down spiritually, mentally, physically, destroyed us as a nation, we're going to do it to your nation, but you're going to be nothing but stubborn. But we want to save our people. For our people, we're telling you, wake up, because you have a heaven to come. But you're not going to get it holding on to Babylon. You're not going to get it holding on to idol worshipping.
That's right.
You know, your oppressors, you idol your oppressors. As much as you say you don't, you do it because you're living in their society and you're giving them everything. So that's idol worshipping. You worship your idol. Bring a piece of that.
Revelation chapter 11 and verse 5. And if any man will hurt them, fire proceedeth out of their mouth.
What?
Fire
proceedeth out of their mouth.
Read, King.
And devour their enemies.
Devour who?
And
Devour their enemies.
So if anyone comes up against the saints of the Most High is going to put that spiritual fire in us. So when we bring out this precept, yeah, that's fire already on you. When we're telling you that you're going into captivity, thus saith the Most High, that burns you. We see the heathen turn red. We see Esau's color. We see the other ones that want us to, yeah, fire proceeds out of our mouth. Go on.
Think.
And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed.
Yeah, so if you touch us, like you've been doing for centuries, you hurt Israel. You polluted the land. The earth is polluted of the blood of the Israelites. We're crying for the blood. Most High's going to hurt you, you're going to be killed. Read.
Verse 7. And when they shall have finished their testimony, the beast that ascendeth out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them,
So
and shall overcome them and kill them.
So when we're giving out our testimonies, the testimony is that the Most High is only coming for the children of Israel.
That's right.
That's the gospel. To repent. He said repent, for the day of the Most High drawing near. That's what we're telling our people to do, Israel, not the other nations. But then the beast is upon us already. He's coming with your. Now the beast is coming. The beast is gonna come, and it's gonna try and devour us. Like, to destroy us. Now, do you want to break that down for me?
This is Revelation.
Still okay, Israel.
Of Revelation chapter 20 and verse 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a chain in his hand. So yeah, the beast there is talking about the nation of the other nations. Okay, once the 1/3 that the brother was bringing up with you about the elect and the 1/3 that when they get no harm shall come upon them. All right. Well, let's say more of the elect. No harm shall come upon them. All right. Then when the elect is finished doing what they have to do, then you're going to see mass murders, martial laws. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be madness. It's going to be like dead body. Look, well, let me Revelations. Because it says it in there. I don't have to talk. Revelations chapter 11 and 8. Their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also the master, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, was crucified, where Yahushai was crucified, man. So, yeah, the bottomless split, the brother where the beast is the other nations, and let's say America and United Kingdom and Russia and the iron that's separated from the clay, this the Europeans basically. When this prophesied in Daniel, when that beast that has been unleashed, because after King James, the Renaissance period, the Dark Ages, the beast has been unleashed now, and that's when once the elect has been sealed, the beast is coming upon them, and it's gonna kill, it's gonna slay, man. It's gonna be dreadful out there, man.
And in that time, when that happens, you're not gonna find the saints of the Most High up here. You're not gonna see prophets prophesying on the highways and byways when that destruction coming. Because that's what's gonna happen. The Most High gonna take us off, and then that's when you're gonna be quick to say this.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 8 and verse 11.
Read, King.
Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh.
That's right.
And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find.
And you're not going to find it. And that's what this Babylonian system is trying to do now. Because of the prophets that are out here, and we're waking up the nation. Many people are waking up, and they're starting to realize that they live in a lie. They're living in what you like to call the matrix. The Babylonian system are going to cut down on the prophet. First of all, they're going to want to take away our books, like they did in the Maccabean time. They're going to take our Bibles away. No one's going to be allowed to have a Bible. That's the famine of the word. Then they're going to take control, like they've already done, of the unicorn, the internet. No one's going to be able to post anything on the internet. Everything's going to be a hate speech. But when that happens, sudden destruction is going to come. And then you're going to run to and fro and be like, oh, these prophets were saying that, where are they? How can I be saved? Brothers are not going to be up here. The Most High is going to take us away for a little time, and then he's going to bring us back with a Mashiach, Yahushai. I don't want to have a heart that we are those brothers that get selected, and the brothers in America. Across the four winds. Salakia, yeah, across the four winds. You know, the ones that are standing up here prophesying against Babylon. You want to bring out your precept?
This is 7 and 26. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7 and verse 26.
Speaking.
Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumour shall be upon rumour.
Yeah.
Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from the priest.
But the what?
But the law shall perish from the priest,
Son.
and counsel from the ancient.
And what?
And counsel from the ancient.
So that's the same as the famine of the word. They're going to start seeing things, clocking, that don't make sense. And they're going to be like, wait, where's these prophets that was giving a straight answer, giving a straight news, straight prophecy? everything they were saying is coming to fruition, but what our oppressors are telling us is contradicted. They're going to be looking for us. Go on.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5, verse 1. Nevertheless, as concerning the token, behold, the days shall come, that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in great number.
In what?
In great number.
Ah.
And the way of truth shall be hidden.
And the way of what?
And the way of truth shall be hidden.
That's another part of the famine of the world.
And the land shall be barren of faith.
And the land's going to be bright. You're going to be walking, and it's just going to be dry bones everywhere. Like, there's going to be no law.
No light.
There's no light. There's no vision. There's no, you're just going to be robot. It's going to be iRobot.
The circle of life.
I know. I saw that as well.
Catch that.
Could you catch that?
There's going to be no lion kings.
Yeah. Just lift it up and turn the king. Yeah, the circle of life.
There's going to be no lion kings.
Yeah. But the scriptures is life. The scriptures is life. We read that in Ezekiel all the time. That the valleys of dry bones. How do I make these dry bones live? So you're not going to see that now. Everyone's going to be dry. Going to be darkness. And you're going to be wanting to see the prophets, but the Most High is going to take them in a great number. And we know what the number of those prophets are. We know the multitude of the Most High told us. Yeah?
Wow, that's a precept on the lion. This is Numbers chapter. It kind of goes in what we're saying as well. Like, someone want to get Jeremiah 51 and 36. And this is hold that was here. This is Numbers chapter 23 and verse 24. Behold, the people shall rise up as a great lion, and lift up himself as a young lion. He shall not lie down until he eat of the prey and drink the blood of the slave.
So that's the enemy. That's the enemy. They're gonna come, and we're just gonna the Most High is gonna rise up the lions upon them. And we know the lions are. We know. What did he say?
51, 26, 36. Like it. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and verse 36. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will plead thy cause and take vengeance for thee, and I will dry up her sea and make her springs dry. And Babylon shall become heaps, a dwelling place for dragons, and astonishment, and hissing without an inhabitant. They shall roar together like lions. They shall yell as lions whelp. In their heat I will make their feast, and I will make them drunken, that they may rejoice and sleep a perpetual sleep, and not wake, saith Yahweh.
Yeah, that's the saying. Obviously, they're going to roar like lions, isn't it? But we're going to roar like lions and slay them. But we shall roar and slay them, and basically, yeah, that's it. That's it.
Basically it. You know what happens when you go into a lion's den and you mess with their children. Remember, Yahweh Shai, he said he came as a lamb, he's gonna come back as a lion. So what happens when you mess with a lion's pride? That what do they call them? A pride, isn't it? They're packed. Yeah. You know, we're not prideful, what it is. We pray to the Most, but we understand. So you've done that to Yahweh Shai's his kinsmen and Yahweh's children. So when he comes back, he's gonna come back like a roaring lion. And he already said he's not coming back to save everyone. Many are called, but few are chosen. He's not gonna. The great number that's gonna be taken, we know, is the 144,000. Of each tribe, 12,000 of each tribe of the children of Israel.
I've got that. This is Genesis chapter 40 and verse 15. For indeed I was stolen away out of the land of the Hebrews. And there also have I done nothing that they should put me into the dungeon.
Put me where?
To put me into the dungeon.
And that's what's happening to us as well. We're done in the old, we're done into the new. We've been stolen out of the land of the Hebrews. Our land was Jerusalem. They stole us out of our land.
That's why we need deliverance.
And that's exactly time. That's why we need deliverance. But Mashiach said it perfectly. He said, whatever bestowed upon me, or whatever gonna happen on you, just remember it happened onto me. So that's why we have to bear that cross and walk in the step. That's why we come out here like the prophets of old did, to wake up our people to tell them to come out of Babylon. That's where it all started from. See how the scriptures just fit into destruction and what's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Yeah, Hosea 5, this one's great, yeah?
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 5 and verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
And that's what we did. Because the Mashiach went and he went to go and rest until we acknowledge who he was. He tells us in the Baruch that in the land of captivity, we shall remember who we are and call upon the name of Yahweh Shall Yoshai again. I think it's Baruch chapter 2 to 30. Yes, Baruch 2 and 30. And that's what Yahweh said. He said he's going to go and wait until we remember our offenses, the things that we did. That we was the one that put him on the cross. You know, we was the one that crucified him. We got the order to. But now that we come and we've acknowledged that and he's given us that grace period to repent and to come out of Babylon. He's given us the spirit to do the work, to wake up our people, to let them know that we did the Most High first. Now let's be humble and be his children and apologize to our Father and ask for forgiveness that we can be saved. So we don't get persecuted no more. Read this one.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 2 and verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves.
Okay, hold on. So he already knew that we weren't going to listen to Yahweh Shai when he came. Some of us did, some of us didn't. But we have to listen as a nation. Remember, the Most High don't punish you as an individual. He's punished us as a nation. So because one person didn't listen, all of us got persecuted for it. You know, because we followed the multitude. But he said, in the land of our captivity, we shall remember the
31, and shall know that I am the Lord, their power. For I will give them an heart and ears to hear. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds. For they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before Yahweh.
God, and how do we remember that? By going through the scriptures and reading and identifying who we was through the spirit and power of Yahweh. Let's give all praises, honor and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahar, the Wada Abba Noah for giving us the understanding. The Wada for us to be able to come out and